Back in 2014, the highest paid actress on Earth did something that nobody expected. She completely vanished from the spotlight. At her peak, Cameron Diaz was a guaranteed box office draw. She was commanding $20 million a film, anchoring massive studio comedies and global franchises. Diaz later described this period of her life as a rocket ship. She was moving at maximum velocity, fueled by a relentless schedule of table reads, location shoots, and international press tours. But that sheer speed created a vacuum. While her professional profile expanded, she realized she had no personal foundation to stand on. The energy required to maintain her career was consuming the energy she needed to build a life. Reaching the pinnacle of an industry is a hollow victory if it requires sacrificing the time and energy needed for a grounded private existence. To find that balance, she had to step away from the machine. That pivot started in 2014. Diaz hosted a dinner party, and her close friend, fashion designer Nicole Richie, made a life-changing introduction. She met Good Charlotte guitarist Benji Madden. Their connection was immediate, leading to a whirlwind 7-month romance and a private wedding. They wanted to start a family immediately, but the road was difficult. For years, the couple privately navigated the realities of infertility, trying everything from IVF and supplements to acupuncture. Eventually, they turned to surrogacies that ultimately allowed them to welcome 3 children over the following decade. Diaz traded global public adoration for the quiet, grueling work of parenthood. She was no longer a passenger on a rocket ship. She was the architect of her own home. By 2020, her daily routines revolved around family meals and the logistics of motherhood. Her next business move grew directly out of that home-centered perspective when she launched the wine brand Aveline. Instead of celebrity vanity marketing, Aveline focused on absolute transparency. They listed every organic ingredient directly on the label, appealing to consumers prioritizing what goes into their bodies. Within 4 years, the brand achieved a global rank of 113th among all wine brands. Building the company provided a creative outlet that didn't require the exhausting, location-dependent 12-hour days of a Hollywood set. This success demonstrated that her second act didn't need to compete with her family for her time. By building a business around her own boundaries, she created a career that finally served her life. Now, after a full decade of retirement, she is returning to the Hollywood machine for a new film titled Back in Action, but she isn't returning to the old ways of doing business. The woman walking back onto the set operates under a specific set of logistical requirements. This clock face visualizes her 10-hour rule. Diaz demanded European-style workdays to ensure she was always home in time to put her children to bed. She also set strict geographic boundaries. For domestic shoots, she limited locations to controlled environments in Atlanta. When the production moved internationally, she utilized London locations that could structurally support her required workday schedule. Instead of uprooting her life to serve the demands of a major film, the production had to adapt its entire multi-million-dollar schedule to fit within her margins. Cameron Diaz didn't just find a way back to work, she found a way to make the industry respect her time. True leverage isn't about working until burnout, it's about having the power to return strictly on your own terms.